I didn't have my YouTube. I just realized. But yeah, so yeah, for me, it's like okay, 2017 peak was 307 or $3, right? $3. 2017. 2021, your peak was $2, right? And then right now, going into 2025, 2026, your peak is $3. Tell me the benefits here.
It's what's happening to Ethereum, by the way, but that's besides the point.
I hope not. That would be absolutely horrible if that's the case. Oh man, look, if Ethereum doesn't pump by next cycle, I'm over it. I'm never touching that shit again. I'm switching over to Sui fully, at least for next cycle. This is crazy. This is crazy.
So
look.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, this is not a chart I would like to buy. It's not. This is hell. That's what this is. As a trader and as an investor, you sat in this thing for nearly a decade and got no gains.
Bro,
but you swear the gains are coming.
I think a lot of people took profits at the last rally a couple months ago. What do you think?
I mean, 20 cents to $3 every cycle. Whatever X's that is, that's what you get.
I think you're talking about Brad Garlinghouse taking profits. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, we're consolidating up here. I'll give them that. This is a big leg up. I'll give them that. But like, this almost feels like this is all the leg they're going to get. It really does. It doesn't feel like they're going to get much more out of that. And like, you're just not going to convince me that a bank is going to use XRP rather than build their own blockchain. Nobody's ever going to convince me of that.
No one's ever going to convince you of what?
That a bank is going to use XRP rather than build their own blockchain.
They already have. Signature had their own.
I know they do. I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah, I remember onboarding people to XRP as the banker coin.
Look, I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying it, but I don't care. Like, I'm not here to like appeal to people. Like, if I was, I'd probably have hundreds of thousands of more followers because I would just be saying what people want to hear. I'm not going to say what people want to hear. I'm going to say what is actually happening here. And XRP is you're getting dumped on by the founders. That's what's happening here. Or sorry, by Ripple. I'm going to get corrected. They're not the founder. They just bought a large supply. I get it. I understand.
They were given that supply.
Yeah, given the supply. Correct.
Given that supply.
What does that even mean, given?
Like handed. Like, here, have this.
Someone just handed them the keys to the wallet, and that's it. That's pretty much what happened. That's exactly what.
Will, is it productive to call out the bottom of the summer rally?
What do you mean?
Like, we know we're gonna rally. Dump. We know we're gonna dump during the summer. Is it productive to try to call the bottom of that dump?
I think it'll be in August. People can.
So you're not looking at a price. You're looking at a time.
Looking at a time. But if it ends up being a month before, a month after, that's fine. Redistributing. That makes sense. They're allowing other people entries.
Ladies and gentlemen, Prez.
Yo, I'm not even lying. That's a line they used once, so that's why I was like, oh, I got it.
Redistributing. They're redistributing the supply. Don't worry, everybody. All right, they're giving you an entry.
It's actually funny. How you been, Prez?
I'm good. Yo, are you in New York this week or no?
No, I'm getting ready for Vegas at the end of the month, so I skipped New York. But have fun. I think you guys are there, right?
I'm always here, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. You get to see all your friends.
I do.
Unfortunately,
are you an XRP?
They're my friends too, unfortunately. But no, I hope you guys have fun.
Yeah, it should be all right.
There you go.
I have no XRP.
What's new in Prez's world?
See, you don't want to be a part of the banking system when it's made on XRP?
Yo, I heard it's going fucking higher than Bitcoin. So I may be the fool here.
You may be. I may be too. Shit. I may be the absolute idiot here in the room.
You guys are mean.
Somebody told me it was going to $30,000 a coin today. Like they gifted me some XRP. They made me this along. I'm not even kidding. They gifted me this XRP. They're like, some XRP for y'all. I really want to give it to you. You really need to be in this coin. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, whatever. It's free. Whatever. I don't care. But like, I've never liked that coin ever because the Bitcoin maxis used to talk so much shit on it years ago, and it, like Will said, it's just been like up and down, same ride, same fucking ride the whole time. So yeah,
Almost a decade of nothing.
Isn't that crazy? But hey, if you're in the ride, like you could like buy in, sell out every.
That is true.
Whatever, you know, and you could make a good bank and just double, triple, quadruple your money like over the course of 10 years. There you go. You get to be in it.
But here's the thing: why sell when it could 100x one day when the bank's buying?
You're funny. You got jokes.
That's a family generational wealth, bro. You're never gonna see.
You're shy. Yeah, you're totally like, you're gonna screw yourself with generational wealth. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love it when people post that meme where it's like take profit and then you get the one below it and it says why sell when it can 100x. That's the best one. That's XRP's logo. They should switch it. That's their slogan.
Yo, shout out to Abstract. You guys are just showing me so much love over there. I got like 30 followers in the last week. If you engage on Abstract, make sure you follow me and William. Appreciate you. Yo, Will, why did we start streaming a long time ago? This shit's fun.
I told you. The problem is nobody watches me on Abstract.
Listen,
Abstract
brother,
doesn't promote
nobody
me.
was watching me either. We got to get active on there. Just jump on there, you know, in the morning before work, a quick whoop, 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 whoop. You know what I do? I'll say this. This is what I do. This is what I told you about TikTok as well. I go and engage on other people's streams when I get to time. I'll call it 30 minutes a week. Let's be real. 30 minutes a week. I go on a few minutes here and there. I'll throw some pingu at a few people as well and engage. And then that gives me some followers. And then also I noticed every day we've been streaming that I've been going live, it'll grab another person. And the whole 30-second thing, I know it's cool, but let's be real. The first thumbnail or the first image people see is what people would like go to. And I noticed when the 30-second was like our first few seconds of the stream, we had less people going to it faster, if that makes sense. I don't know. It sounds kind of extra, but I noticed that. Definitely noticed that.
Hold on, I'm on your stream right now. Somebody said I'm thirsty. Oh yeah, I am thirsty though. I am thirsty. You are
What?
right. Like I was working out.
You're in the Matrix, by the way, on your stream. Definitely.
Oh, that's right. I'm on the Matrix, baby. I'm in the motherfucking Matrix. Hold on. You guys want to see a trick? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Y'all ready for a trick? I just remember back in the day, the Matrix. Go back.
Are you promoting rec drinks on your stream profits? Is that what's going on right now?
Honestly,
No,
shout out to them. I haven't actually tried the original one. It's good. I'm gonna have Mando and OSF come to the stream one of these days. But I'm gonna give you more alpha. When you throw in a product that's on Abstract in your stream as like highlighted, it also gives you more juice and more XP. So, you know.
Look, I've been sitting here repping AlphaBot. I don't even know what it is.
You see, I don't know what any of this shit is either. That's why I click rect. I know rect. You're fucking absolutely right. A whole bunch of no shade to the projects on Abstract. There's a lot of bullshit on there, but whatever. There's a lot of good stuff too. A lot of good stuff as well. We'll be nice to
to
the.
be honest with you, I'm surprised at the NFTs on Abstract. Like, there's actually things happening when it comes to NFTs on Abstract.
Okay, great take actually, and let me tell you why I agree with that. Because the last couple of mints I saw, I think it was the Tully Bears, Coors, Sugartown. They have been established and building for before the fucking chain was alive, and then decided, let's pivot, let's drop on Abstract, or not even necessarily pivot. They're just going along with their roadmap, and utilize. I look at Abstract as, even though I can't see numbers and metrics, I can say the team itself is working hard to do the marketing behind it, to get exposure to it and its projects. So I think that's a W. I feel like a lot of chains, unfortunately, kind of fail at that, or they feel like they've missed the boat, or they feel like it's too late, or they were too early. Like, nah, dog, you got to rerun that whole GTM with a solid fucking group, not just one good KOL or one group good You need a fucking, look at Abstract. Look at all the people, Finn, Vedant, all the pudgy people. They're all like meshed. It's like a fucking war zone. I could imagine that all hands call. 40, 50 motherfuckers with all over 10,000 followers. Come on. It's going to be a decent fucking marketing rollout. And so my take is, I think the NFTs that are minting there and are starting to get exposure there and community being built there is relevant, because the ones I've seen is projects that have already been around that decided, hey, let's throw our mint on Abstract instead, or built up to this idea of launching something on Abstract. I want XP. And that Abstract token, Will, don't fade it. You know it's going to pop. We know we're going to sell the airdrop, but we know that shit's going to pop.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I need that airdrop.
We on this, baby. We on that XP game.
Need some new shoes. Some new Balenciagas.
Verify it on the Discord through your Abstract account, you get even more XP.
Look at that.
So you have to own a certain amount.
Yeah, I'm gonna just buy some Pinga just so I can get boosted. Like Profits is on number 2 on the front page on Abstract, and I don't even exist on the front page.
Who's on the front page?
You.
Let's go.
You're number 3.
Front page, Shawnee.
I'm like, I don't even exist on here.
We're gonna get you there, brother.
There's a lot of people, like, I guess either in front of you or whatever, that have like 0. How many people are watching you?
I don't know, like 5 people.
No, I was in your stream. I was watching you. I'm talking about Will.
How many people are on my stream?
Yeah.
Do you predict on Myriad? No, I don't. Should I?
I don't even see your stream. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Nah, you probably should for the points.
Oh, you know what? I didn't hit start live stream.
This nigga's high. He smokes better weed than me.
Like I'm saying, I don't see him anywhere.
Guys, by the way, Will does not do any drugs. That's why this is a funnier joke.
Bro.
Holy fuck.
What?
Nah, it is tricky because you got to hit both. Because on our shit, we could just hit the StreamYard.
I'm on the front page now. I'm like number 10.
To be fair to you, you do need to click. Yeah, you do got to click it twice on the Abstract. That's funny as fuck.
Bruh, that's crazy, man. I
So
keep missing all my points.
Hold on, this is good. There's a few people in here. I am going to be interviewing Kevin, the old CEO from D-Gods, on Wednesday. Me and Will are. And I feel like, first of all, I have an amazing amount of questions. Me and him have talked one-on-one a few times. So I think I have a good relationship with him. So, and he doesn't have any hair on his tongue. Very straightforward person. What do you guys want me to ask him? Anybody?
When number go up?
He's not a part of D-Gods anymore.
Wait, so I thought Frank was the original CEO of D-Gods. So what happened here? Like I'm confused.
So when
He was the CEO of D-Labs.
Excuse me, D-Labs, correct. The parent company.
Okay, yeah. All right, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yo, I want to say something right before you unk us out, bro. So, I just want you guys to know, sometimes the founder isn't the right CEO. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a bar.
No, 100%. That's why I didn't sell my stuff. That's why I still got it.
But that's the thing, too, is sometimes people don't know. Like, a year and a half ago.
I've been said this. He shouldn't be. The thing is, it was in his benefit to be the founder / CEO. Talking about Frank, while being a glorified marketer KOL. It was in his best interest. In this fucking space, we're idiots and we fucking worship people that have these fucking roles that also have engagement. And we think, oh my God, this motherfucker's a genius. Listen, very low fucking chance somebody is awesome at engagement and fucking content and posting and getting fucking likes and able to run a fucking business. I'm sorry, sue me.
Profits.
But very low fucking chance. That's why we talk about we should have more founder facing projects. Yeah, I know. You have a sick ass DAP and nobody fucking knows about it because nobody fucking knows about you. It sucks. That's why you got to hire out and all that shit. But I think that whole meta it played in his favor so beautifully as a marketer. Mwah, fucking GG's. But like, what the fuck? At that point, if you were decent at marketing and getting engagement and exposure and you launched a project and number went up, oh, you're God. No pun intended. You're God. Like, what the fuck? Am I crazy?
Nah.
Right, but
No,
like,
you're right.
yo, if you launched a project at the same time, you would have done this, like, you know what I mean? Like, you would have sold out all that shit too. You could have done multiple.
Yeah, no shade. It's lit. He
You know
fucking
what I'm saying?
capitalized on timing. Bro was a film student. He was a film major.
So yeah, I didn't know that part, and I was gonna throw it out there that what I think it was is he knew what to say at the right time. That's what I really think it was.
Yeah.
You know, and
But that's the thing we're seeing is he's a marketing genius, bro.
Yep.
He made it seem
Well, I'm gonna fuck you up. He put the fucking. Who said to put this ugly ass you on the screen?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ain't nothing up there.
You know, Profits has trauma from the mutes. I don't even. How many do you have left?
No, fuck that. I was in Hawaii minting the youth. I remember that it was yesterday. It was my mother's 50th birthday. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is lit. Look at this fucking UI experience. I made a post. I think the post is still up. For sure it's up. And then I remember like, damn, should I pop this bitch open? These are going for a few rags. Boom, pop it open, get an ugly ass you. I was tight. I didn't get one with dreads or the one with money and the ear. Those were fire. And then
money collar.
I ended up selling for like at least like a 4X or something. So I did decent. But bro, what the fuck?
Nah, but that's the thing. It's like, you know, someone that can garner attention, like you were saying, they're not always going to be the best person.
Yeah.
Because their brain is everywhere, man. Like, you've talked to Frank before, and like, you know, I like Frank. But like, yo, sometimes I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, is he being serious right now?
Yeah.
What is everything you just said have to do with how he's going to run the business?
What I don't understand is how does the Web3 Steve Jobs get hacked?
Look, at the end of the day,
just have a bunch of drug addicts around. That's how you get.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Imagine how many people just went and used his laptop and didn't even tell him what they were doing on his laptop.
You think?
Just imagine.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a chill house that a lot of people are living at, and I'm telling you, like, somebody probably got a hold of his shit. That's probably what happened. That's
kind of wild, if true.
And he even said it's not his main wallet. He's like, the ones that got sold there, it's not even my main wallet.
I was saying I was definitely like, no way, all of the shit's gone. But he still has some, right?
Yeah, he has a lot still.
He's still like
Okay.
He has this whole like archive of. You remember when he bought? Like,
That's what was confusing me because I'm like, why the fuck is he even using the main wallet with all the hot shit? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's not using the wallet with all the hot shit.
Gotcha.
Then we'd have a problem.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what? Like,
Yeah, he got smoked on a side wallet, and people decided to act like he got rugged for everything. That's basically what happened.
well,
That's why.
That's
That's why you got to be smart about your shit that you buy, and you got to move it around.
Public trading wallet, like his former public trading wallet, right? So like,
Yeah.
that in itself is still a big L, you know, to take, like, because like you just have to deal with like, yo, even if somebody sold their NFTs, you shouldn't really be worried about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not personally like I think too many people are like pocket watching, and really kind of, you know, act like they're concerned and stuff like that, but they're just trying to find reasons to get motion on the timeline. A lot of this shit, like, look, I said this word a lot. A lot of this shit, it's just motion. People are trying to get motion. They're trying to get clout. They're trying to get movement and interest by just putting up.
This shit was shadow banned back in the day. Nobody liked to talk about anything that was realistic or real or exposing any truths. Not to say, because some of the stuff they post is true, then they stretch the truth. So you're right. But
yeah. Here's the thing too, Prophets. Tell me you haven't been running this space and just looking at stuff on Twitter just randomly, and like 90% of it's just fucking TikTok ripoffs where they just steal shit from TikTok and put it on.
Oh yeah, I noticed that when views became a thing where you could see your views now. I noticed this was like years ago. I noticed this from, remember Kuro's ex-girlfriend, Bitcoin Baddies. I'm just fucking around.
Yo, at least came around.
That's her name. That's her name.
Send me them jugs.
So I remember she posted like 2 or 3 hits that fucking cooked. And I was like, hold on, I seen this shit on fucking somewhere else. I was like, and then I realized, you know, she was like it was an original content. And then a lot of others too. Like, bro, take any post viral from your favorite KOL, paste it in search, okay? Paste it in search, and then you're gonna go find it tweeted by somebody with a smaller account that probably didn't even get half the amount of engagement. That's just the internet, in my opinion. That's the internet.
But Twitter is notorious for that shit, bro. Like it's gotten really bad here. It's like they're just they don't even care who it comes from. They just rip it off and just bring it over here and put it on here.
Yo, I used to get bent out of control and they used to do it to me, and then I realized, like, I'm not even monetized on Twitter. Why the fuck do I care?
Yeah, but they're using your content to get monetization. A lot of these guys are getting millions of views on somebody's.
Brother, I'm doing like my acts of kindness by allowing it. You know what I mean?
By allowing it.
That's what I look at it. It's charity work for me.
So, all right, but one of the big ones on Twitter,
charity work.
I noticed that people still get paid, and some of their content has copyrighted content, like shit that if you put it anywhere else, you're not getting paid for it. Like, what I mean is, like, they'll do their own content.
That's a good point.
Have a song in the background that will just kill the monetization, and they won't even get a fucking, and they'll get like a DMCA takedown, or like there's just no ads or whatever. You know,
there was a couple AVAX influencers that happened to, like, they lost their monetization, their subscription, and then, you know, they tried to gaslight people when they try to point out.
Yo, hold on. Somebody's fucking with us real quick. I gotta play this. Somebody I don't know how are you guys so fucking fast? Hold on. Hold on.
It was supposed to be a successful launch. It was supposed to be a successful launch. It was supposed to be a successful launch. It was supposed to be a successful launch.
Y'all remember that Spaces? That Spaces were crazy, bro.
Yo, Prophet, so one thing I didn't show you is, like, she, like, messaged me on Discord, and she's like, do you want to be the dev for something? I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's like, do you know any devs? I'm like, not that want to launch tokens. You know what I mean? Like,
oh my God. You know what I'm going to do? I need help. I need somebody's help. I want to have a Throwback Thursday-a-thon. And we just go through all the dumbest shit in this space in the last 4 years. And maybe we learn something. And some stuff will be reminded. Right?
We can go much further back than 4 years, right?
We could go much further back. But, I mean, I don't know how much Twitter saves.
You won't have enough time to do, like, 4 years back.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be in one thing. I would have to take, like, 10 or 15 things, and then it'll be, like, different segments or some shit. But, oh, man. Man. Fuck. All right. Well, it's 10 o'clock. It's been what, an hour and a half. That's not that bad. We'll be okay. Will be okay. He already went to work out for the day. So yeah, I'm pretty bullish on all the same shit. I don't think it's smart to touch any bags. I think it's smart to fuck around and have fun. Speaking of that, actually, not to show this because I literally only have one asset. Whatever, go figure. But Sui NFTs. I don't know about all of them. I got showed one today that was apparently ran by some college kids where the founder of Sui, I want to say, donated to the college, and they put out a collection. I think the cheapest one is like 15 Sui, like not even fucking $15. Anyway, I'm noticing a lot of like Sui Foundation employees, builders on Sui, actual credible ones, changing PFPs to this. I don't know if this is alpha. I don't know. I'm just sharing information, but my point of sharing it is it's giving me the vibe of Solana days when Solana started to become relevant, changing, PFPs to main Solana collections at the time, D-Gods, et cetera, et cetera. Monkey DAO. Like I feel like every motherfucker I meet from there is just smart as fuck. Like another great example. But point is, I'm just getting that vibe. I don't know if it's alpha. I made a post actually of one I bought today. I'll pin it to the top. But yeah, it's just something else. Like I don't know. I don't know what. Golden made a post today talking about Nigerians. Once Nigerians are off Sui, it'll be better. First of all, I don't agree. You fuck. That was not nice. But bigger point of this is a college in Nigeria, and there's a lot of, Sui, I would say, holders that are from there. Whether their opinion on that doesn't matter. My point is, if there's any cult like anything, that's just gonna. How do you think Solana started? Like look at the jokes about India and all these. It's because a lot of people from there started to buy Solana early on. I don't think it's like a something to discuss, but I'm pointing out like where there's volume, where there's activity, that's where I'm following. That's it. Where there's relevance, and it's not it's not botted bullshit. It's not, it's real. You can see that there's real activity going on. I'm bullish on that forever, no matter what. What is it that you're looking at, Will?
I'm just running through coins while you're talking. Seeing,
He's like, I'm sick of your shit, Shanice.
But
Yeah,
if you want to shoot me all those NFTs on Sui, I'll buy some of those too.
I actually was looking at the Sui chart. The Sui chart looks pretty good.
Bro, all-time high 16 billion. All-time high 16 billion. It's at 13 billion. You're thinking it's not going to pass that? That's fucking insane.
So, yeah, fine. But what I'm saying, like on the daily, it's bull flagging. And it's like it's been doing it for like a week. It's pretty nuts. It looks like it's going to have a nice little run, a nice pop soon.
Yeah, I think it's going to be at that $5 mark real soon. Price wise, RSI looks really solid. So it looks like it has room to run. So we'll see how it plays out. I'm a little bit pessimistic on summer. Not gonna lie, a little bit pessimistic on summer, but we'll see how it plays out.
Bro, it's gonna be a cold summer. Y'all better be ready.
Yeah, they're not gonna be until about, I think, August. I know July 29th, I think, or 20th or something. I think it's 29th.
Yeah, and it was supposed to be in June, right?
Yeah. So because they'll be in July, it'll basically be going into August, which will be kind of that.
I know a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. And so I'm thinking like July, August, September, somewhere around that 3-month period, you'll start to see markets kind of push up again.
Honestly, because of that, I don't know what's going to happen, because every year there's a huge dump in a lot of assets and equities during that period because there's a country doing it. And nobody knows what country is doing it, but there's a country that does it. Like, they just dump complete, and they just cause complete chaos in the markets. So, yeah. It happens every year. I think, what's his name? Bill Ackman talks about it every year.
I mean, I don't know what that one is. I'll have to look into that specifically, but
I think it has to do with bonds.
The past oh my 3 years.
God, I just got 10 ETH on Abstract. I'm kidding. I'm just practicing. My bad. Go ahead, Will.
I was like, what? No, but what you call it? I'm practicing. No, but the past 3 years, so Bitcoin has been bottoming right around August. I don't. Nobody's really kind of paid attention to that specifically, but on the monthly, if you look at the monthly, you get an August bottom here over in 2023. You did bottom a little bit more towards the end of the year, going at the very bottom, right? August 2023, and then August over here in 2024, and I'm looking for August again here in 2025. So we'll see how that plays out.
2021 was the same thing too, because I ended up making a really nice chunk of money from August 2021 to November.
Yeah, August 2021 was pretty much kind of the middle of the move. Actually, it wasn't really the bottom, but the point being is if we're in August going into August 2021, then we got some decent upside that we can look forward to. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at specifically. That's why I'm not too bothered right now with markets. Like I'm not like, hey, gotta get it now, because it's like people can kind of take their time getting in. I don't think there's any urgency right at the moment.
Yo, what is this ski mask and swag this guy's talking about? I'm sick of these random
basis.
Oh, my bad. What is this ski mask and swag this man's talking about? You got Will, what's up with these shillers? What's going on here?
Where are we talking? Who's talking about that?
No, I
didn't send anybody here. What are you talking about?
Commented on YouTube. Do you send them here, or are you trying to pump your bag? So, what's happening? Why is it always the ones I don't buy that go up that you give me?
I don't see anything on here.
I see it. He said, LOL. He said, stack that swag and ski mask.
Oh yeah. He knows. Hey, ski mask dog was like a 450x.
Cut it out, profit.
I'm looking for ski cat to run up, maybe 100, 200x.
What the fuck narratives are these?
they're random. They're random ass narratives.
God, I don't understand.
And then I play them. I mean, think about Crody profits. Who the fuck was looking at Crody?
Bro, listen. The best thing about that is you listen. Hard stop. The best thing about the Crody cook was you didn't know Drake and Kendrick Lamar had beef, and that's why the fucking coin pumped. That was the best part of that whole play.
That's a lie. It was all little cleats.
I started the beef so that way Crody would pump. That's what it was.
There you go. No, it did cook for a few days, and then the beef kind of popped off. You're right. I was like, wait a second, he was in this shit from 5 days ago, and I'm over here calling Crody, calling Kuro Crody on Spaces and shit like that. Oh my goodness, what a time,
bro! It was a cook, man. Hey, and then GME, everybody shit talked me on GME. Everybody shit talked.
That was a good cook too. When we bought the floor, you did a whole fucking lesson on Spaces, and 4 days later, the motherfucker went live. That was great.
What the fuck is ski cat?
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
ski cat. Okay, so it's a cat with a ski mask.
Okay.
This sounds like Lil Pump.
No, I wouldn't touch anything that Lil Pump launches. Nothing. So it's a rapper I'm not touching.
What's it on?
It's on base, and I'm looking at base memes, and I'm like, all right, which ones are gonna pump? And here's the thing. I think I'll just spill the tea a little bit.
Can you bring that chart up?
Pumping their meme coins. I think they're pumping their own meme coins.
Go to Deck Screener.
Yeah, they kind of are. You could tell, but they're also dumping their own meme coins at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm dumping before they dump on me.
Yeah, fine, I get it. But I agree with you on that.
That's the whole point. Ski Cat's cooking, man. Like I told people to buy right down here. This was like 70K.
What the fuck is that? Is that a gap?
Where? What do you mean a gap? No, this is where I saw resistance right here, and we did hit it and kind of bounce off it a little bit. But the second we flip this, we're just gonna run to this spot right here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a mid market swing.
How many holders?
If we can go higher, we can really shoot up. But unless it goes higher, this will be your stopping point right here, about 0.009. Currently 232 or no 130.
No, there's more holders than that.
Nah, this
no, it says it below 400,000.
Where's that at?
On the bottom. That's Makers. Makers is like isn't that market makers? It's on the bottom, all the way at the bottom to the left. Like under your chart, not there, under your chart.
Oh, under my chart. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! I didn't know there were that many holders.
But hold on, people manipulate the holders too. That's which I mean,
they do.
Bullish. That's bullish. That's bullish though, right?
Yeah, I didn't even know that there were that many holders. To be honest with you, liquidity
Like,
providers. There's 5 of them.
I'm about to throw another stack of this.
Nah, but I think it's gonna chop for a little bit more.
Wait. What's the ticker on this thing, dude? Because there's like 10 ski cats and they're at 1 point.
It's on base. It's the only one on base. So,
it's $1.6 million market cap.
Yep, that's it. And if you look at from where I told people to buy here, we're already up like about 600%. It's a nice little 6x right now. And likely it'll go a lot higher. I'm looking for somewhere around this yellow line. So from the low here, I'll be up basically 3,500%. I'll cut some at that point.
So
about 35x. I don't know what it is. Look, at the end of the day, it's a community CTO takeover token.
Yeah, no. But I see the little moon thing over there, and I think it's a moonshot token. It came off of that platform.
Oh, yeah, possibly.
I didn't even know Moonshot had base on it. Good
Yeah.
idea.
It's currently number 26, so it's trading pretty high for not having a boost. And then I'm not trying to bait people into meme coins, by the way. I just want to be clear. And the other one right here that I'm really bullish on, and this is just from the content perspective. I think this one's really good from a content perspective. But you can see right here where I kind of point out like how this runs. It's a really weird coin, but it runs, drops, hits this low, runs again, drops, hits. It's literally the same low. It's literally the same freaking low. So, sorry, hold on.
Yo, speaking of that,
See that?
I think they run back that like Pac-Man thing that they had on like the content creator coin stuff. Do you think they run that back on Abstract or?
What is that? Pac-Moon?
So they had like some Pac-Moon coin on
Oh, yo, I'm tripping. I had a brain fart. Of course I remember Pac-Moon. Shit, that was actually clever for what it was. I mean, it was a Ponzi, right? Let's be real. But I wouldn't be surprised if that is ran on Abstract for sure. That play.
Yeah, but these coins.
When I see people actually benefit from it, and it's not the team just extracting. Like, that was probably like the only thing I seen on Blast that made any sense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everything else on Blast just seemed like the hot garbage.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah. Go ahead, Will.
Nah, I was just gonna say I didn't touch nothing on Blast, man. I was so bearish on that platform. Like I was just like, nope. It's like they're just extracting liquidity. I already know how the game is played.
Talk to fucking the same leprechaun that sold me. Yo, to this day, I fucking get this money off, man. I just kind of given up on it. I'm just like, you know what?
Bro, go to fucking Relay. Go to Relay and just click your Blast token and bridge it somewhere else.
Wait. Relay? What's that?
Relay protocol. It's a bridge mechanism, or they might. I don't think MetaMask has it integrated because I don't know.
Send them a link, Prophet. Send them a link.
All right. Yeah, I'll send it to you, bro.
Yes, please. Thank you.
See, like this one right here too. This one was a fucking cook, man. I remember us having this conversation, Prophets, and we were here, bro. I know this is a cabal coin or whatever we want to call it, right?
Oh
but,
no, yeah, dude, Mog.
Holy shit, bro.
Best play
this
of the year, bro. I took profits the first time over a year ago to get into a new place, which is where I am now. And then I rebought right away, and right around that line, I rebought right around there.
Now keep in mind, I put 10K in down here. Look at how much it was.
Look at his face. No, he didn't. He put $10.
Nah, I put and here's the thing. I was getting shit on by BB about putting 10K in this and not buying fucking
what, Albert or Andy, whatever the fuck.
No, not a meme coin. it was Tia. It was fucking Tia. They're like, why'd you put a 2K in Tia? I was like, fuck
Tia.
no. Like they're gonna fucking
Bro, I
wreck
like
me in Tia.
Celestia. Shout out to Jordan. I know he did some work there, but I don't know.
Look, if you didn't know Tia was gonna dump and it was an airdrop token, all I can tell you is you needed to get some help. Like that token was gonna absolutely dump. And I knew that for a fact. I was like, nah, I'll leave my 10 coin as meme coin. And here's the thing. All I was looking at was the uptrend, right? That's all I was looking at with this one. I was like, let's get a strong uptrend. RSI is starting to rise into it. Volume's gonna pick up, and then just boom, twop. They ran it back down again. They do this long drawn out drop, and then they run it up again. Then they do a long drawn out drop, and then they run it up again. Long drawn out drop, run it up again. Then a major correction after you had like 4 waves, and then a really hefty run, right? And then they took it all away. But I just TP all the way out of this.
Well, that's how you're supposed to play Pepe as well. Like, you know, like these things have like Pepe especially has like insane volume. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can have fun.
Yeah. You could literally just be milking these things. You don't even have to exit them. You can just milk them all the way up to the high. That's what a lot of people never got. I mean, like, look at this monthly chart. Absolute fucking insanity on that monthly.
Yeah, I just 13 days or almost 15 days out of Elon with the Pit Vipers on the Gork logo, right? So
yeah,
that doesn't hurt. And then you got a bunch of people that don't even know what MOG is, just fucking shilling your bags. It's nice
because they can get interactions by doing it. That's the funny
bro.
part.
It's like I always make fun of the like people that are too ashamed to hit the boost button. Yo, I hit the boost button on this Twitter app for the dumbest
What?
shit.
The boost button?
Yo, Prophets, the other day, I had a tweet. It only got 3 likes. I hit the boost button. I got like 70 likes. I just wanted to see. Yo,
Bro, just wanted to feel something.
Yo, you know what I mean? Just that little bit of adrenaline.
Bro. No way.
Yeah, the market's been fun in some ways. Like I've gotten some fucking cooks this cycle, but and here's the thing. The funny part is like I'm not in any fucking cabal groups. Like no chats, no nothing. Like anything that I'm in a chat in, I never borrow other people's conviction. So like I'm in and I'm out. Right? Like I'll catch a 2-3x. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But I don't wreck the chart. I know how to get out properly. But other people they'll wreck the chart completely. But like I don't borrow other people's conviction, man. Like I had conviction on MOG, that's why I played it the way I played it. But like some of these other coins, like I've been in chat groups, so I'm just like, this motherfucker's gonna rug me. Like I already know this is gonna play out. So then I let it run up like 2-3x. I take out my initial and some profit, and then I start to DC as it goes up. Just out of that shit. Yeah,
I don't know if I'm retarded or I just discovered something unbelievably amazing, which I probably should have known already. Prophets, when you scroll through the Jumbotron, how do you do it?
I feel like this is a dumb question. I feel like I'm about to get trapped. I just scroll, brother.
Yo, click on the dots and hold the dots.
Wait, on desktop or my phone?
On your phone.
Okay.
Hold the dots and then you could just swipe your hand back and forth and it just runs through all of them.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea that it does that.
Me neither. The more you know.
I was like, wait, am I retarded? I've been in I host spaces. I've fucking been in like thousands of them. I had no clue that I did that.
Wait, where are these dots?
The dots below the like right above your head, basically, right now.
Ah. Did not know this.
I had no idea.
I feel like there's new features added and we don't be knowing.
Yo, Prophets, check your DMs really quickly. I don't know if you wanted some breaking news.
Yo, how much more convenient is that though than fucking
Breaking
swiping?
news. Oh shit. Oh no.
I mean, you gotta tell us now at this point. No, oh no, and this and that. Like,
You gonna be having fucking FOMO, bro. No, I think I don't know if this is a hack, but it looks like Journey just launched something on Cardano.
See, I told you Cardano looks good.
Yeah, we got some liquidity over there, you know. Ain't nobody gonna buy no fucking Journey token on Solana, so might as well go where they're gonna go.
Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
Here's the alpha right here. This is the best looking chart on CT right now.
Bro, he's trolling us. The fuck is up with you and that U, bro? What is the floor of those fuck? Go to the fucking chart of the U. Can we see the graph
They're
of
probably
that
like
shit?
$5.
Let's see the graph.
They're probably
The
$5.
technical analysis.
They're fucked. That's what the technical analysis is. But hey, maybe they'll come back.
No, I was trying to give you a shot here. I don't think they are.
Nah. Here's the thing. If I thought it was a complete loss, I would actually I probably just write it to zero, to be honest with you. I just don't care that much. Let's go to Utes.
Will is one of those that he likes the art.
I just don't care enough to sell it when it gets to a certain value. I
feel like there's a better chart. I gotta find it for you.
So this is, why are we on Polygon? What the fuck? That's not right.
There's still some on Polygon.
Nah, these are in ETH. Oh, they're still, look, they're still in ETH. Look, 1 ETH, 2 ETH, 2 ETH, 2 ETH. 2 ETH. Look at the crowns. Crowns are running.
Wait a second. My bags are bumping.
4.2 on crowns, boys. Oh, what?
He's hype. He's about to floor the fuck out of this thing.
Damn, look at this.
He's about to floor the shit out of this thing.
I'm not gonna floor it, bro.
Are there any offers?
Yeah, 0.31. No, but here's the thing. The one thing I will say about Utes and DeGods is they don't like floor their shit for like low prices, which is good.
Those people are already out.
Yeah, the people that are gonna sell for those prices are already out. Exactly. Like this one sold for a decent amount. That one sold for like 1,700. Someone did get this one per 0.2. Damn, there are some selling for cheaper. I'm about to try and put in bids. That's interesting.
DCAC chart looks like it's gonna go crazy. More of these people are coming into the chat. I wonder where Will finds these people.
Oh, Ski. Look, I ain't telling them to come in here, profits. That ain't me.
Yeah, sure.
All right. That's not me. They come in here of their own.
Puro.
Yo.
I already know the answer to this question, but have you played the claw yet on BZ?
I've watched my nephew play it.
Oh, your nephew plays it.
Yeah, I'm not a big Pokemon collector, profits. Like, I'm waiting for the shoes to fucking get in restock. That's like,
there's sneakers on the website too.
Yeah, aren't they already claimed though?
No. You can buy whatever's there is available on the marketplace, and we're gonna there's some sneakers in the claw as well.
So I actually wanted to ask Kiro this question, but I'm genuinely asking it. I'm not trying to troll you right now. But how do you feel about the whole Clone-esque situation?
Oh, bro. Listen, man. I'm just going to tell you, they didn't want me to succeed, so they will die by fire. Okay? Bro, for as long as people can remember, the only Clone-X they ever seen was me. Okay? I told them, don't buy this shit. You know what I mean? Like, because, I've been very unsure from the beginning, like, what the fuck is going on. Like, I didn't hear not one
What's up, Jordan?
Thing from Murakami about, like, Murakami usually has a story for everything. I remember back in, like, I think it was 05 or 06, there was a fucking purse, and I'm pretty sure my sister bought it, And like the reason why she bought it is because there was a whole ass story behind it. And I didn't see none of that shit with the Clone X thing. And then the other thing you gotta realize too is like I'm perfectly cool with things getting sunset. Like I don't expect any of these people to operate a business forever. Like I just don't see that as a possibility. I've been around for too long to kind of realize like, you know, like none of these people really gonna do this shit forever. Like they don't have like the passion. Like, you know, people can say whatever they want about Yuga, but like those guys are gonna be people that are here like in 10, 15, 20 years. Like I don't see that from a lot of the other collections. Now I'm starting to see that from Azuki, but I never saw that from like the Clone X founders. You know, like they were more concerned with like fucking beefing in DMs with people. Like I don't have time for that shit.
Facts.
Like I don't know. And honestly, when the class action comes out and they get their fucking shares retracted or whatever is gonna happen, like that's on them, bro. Like, you know, Nike was always gonna do what Nike's gonna do. If something doesn't like do multiples within the first 3 or 4 years, Nike always sunsets it. Like that's part of their business. Is they try and keep on whatever cultural things are going on. Like their culture, like Nike's a professional culture vulture. It doesn't matter what the culture is, they're gonna take advantage.
Bars.
It's true. That is true.
What's up, Jordan?
It's like on-chain monkeys. That shit is absolutely.
Who's talking right now? By the way, I just got in here.
It's gonna be around in 2 or 3 years. No, they just need to do a couple more mints, and they're out, brother.
They're out, brother.
Can you guys hear me?
What's up, Jordy?
Yo, what's up?
You don't remember, Nico, when you told me that they won't do any more mints? They would never.
Which function again?
On-chain monkey.
Oh, but they
OCR.
are-
Oh, you can talk. Hold on.
That's not. Oh well, they did. They did another minute. Yeah.
Can you hear me, Jordan? All right, bet. Did you want to talk? You could.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Sorry, guys. We got Jordan in the mix. He didn't know the spiel to join spaces too. He's on stream. He's wearing
Oh,
mock.
okay. I
He's
did
wearing
not know
mock.
I need to be up
No,
there.
you're good. You're good. What's up?
Yo, who's giving that take on Artifact and Nike? Actually, like,
Kuro. That was Kuro.
nice. Yeah. I think the Air Force Ones were fire. I think they lost their touch with the dunks. They were trying to be too futuristic, and I think they also lost touch of like what it meant to be building in Web3. And like these guys, like you could tell that they had passion when they were building Artifact from the ground up when they weren't acquired. But I don't know. A lot of people have a lot of different takes on in terms of like, you know, I don't know what the terms of the acquisition or whatever happened when Artifact got absorbed into Nike, but people just said they got complacent and not as like passionate, you know. So it lost that grassroots touch of what made it, you know, Artifact, which is kind of sad to see because I like the logo, I like the merch and some of the shoes that they came out with. I didn't really like the dunks as much though, I'll be honest, but I loved all the other merch, like all the Air Force Ones. I was kind of looking forward to like an Artifact Air Max 1 or any Air Maxes coming out with Artifact logos coming out, but yeah, that was a bummer. So
Jordy, has anybody ever told you that you look like a cleaner version of Dr. Disrespect?
Yo, I heard there's some allegations, and he was actually building some cool stuff with Midnight Society. Have you guys heard of that one game?
Yeah, it's like the Turkov.
Yeah, it was I think Midnight Society was the studio, and then the game was Dead Drop or something like that, and it was a Web3 game. But this guy was like, he's a big. I don't know if he's still big. I know he's in the gaming circle. But yeah, he was just big in like Web2 gaming and traditional gaming, right? So I was kind of hyped for the game, but I was bummed to see like one day they just sunset the whole thing. So no, I think it's just the moggles, the glasses. So and I got a mustache, but no, I don't know if that's a compliment or what's meant by that.
Cleaner.
Yeah, cleaner version.
Yeah, because he has a long mustache and long hair. You got the short hair. Your mustache is a little shorter. So yeah, you look like a cleaner version of him.
Yo, have you been
He's also way more polite, bro.
buying anything new, Jordan? Have you been going into any new ecos?
Oh, actually, so I don't know about.
He bought some ski cat. Your problem.
Ski cat. Is that the buy of the day, Will? Is that what we're looking at?
No.
Let me guess. Will bought and Profits did not. I will say I did buy a Kudis ring the other day because I saw. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Kudis.
Yeah.
I used Profits referral code because I saw the thing on Magic Eden. It was like, what is it called?
You got the new fitness one?
It's because I didn't have one, but I was like always curious about this sort of thing, and I was like, oh, okay, Pioneer package. Let's see what's going on here. And I just
what that included? It included some of the token, right?
I don't know. Well, I mean, it says you get some of the airdrop sort of thing, and you get like 5x boosted activity, or I don't know. I just saw it as an excuse to get the ring because the ring itself is like $300, and even if you try to get the Web2 version, which is like the Aura ring, that's already still $300 anyway. So I was just
I'm literally wearing a Kudis ring right now. It's the best shit ever. I wear it every day. I get points for working out and doing all that. So that's actually a really dope incentive. I did see the what's it called? The tweet. That makes sense. They get the new ring, you get 3x the points. That's actually good. It's a good way to sell a product.
Yeah, and again, no exposure. I have no reason to show this. I'm not paid by them or anything. Profits maybe is. I have no idea. But I saw it was like the longevity hub pass. Don't know what that's about other than like you get like a soulbound token, kind of like the Solana saga, like when people pre-order the phone. So we'll see if that results in any airdrops or something. But you'll probably.
Well, I used the ring before I decided to do any partnerships with them on purpose because I work out every day. So it was just a no-brainer.
But yeah, I just thought I was like, you know what, let's try this out, because like I'm trying to do, get on top of my fitness and health and wellness, and why not wear a ring while doing it? So
no, and low key, I'm gonna get the new ring as well because I'm pretty sure it's even better for working out. I don't mind it when I'm like lifting, but it's just it's better to not really either not wear anything or that new one has this, I think, durability around it. It's better for working out and like lifting and stuff like that.
I heard you get scratches on the ring if you're on the.
It's actually not bad. The scratches are they're not even
that bad. Okay.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Never forget that. You can be as rich as anybody in the world, but if you're going to live for the next 10 years, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Avoid diabetes. Take care of your future.
Yo, I gotta get me a mic like Will's. He's got that HD 4K
right there. But and then any tokens, anything on Celestia that we should be paying attention to? Celestia is Will's new favorite coin.
I don't know what. So I commented on this. I don't work at Tia or Celestia.
I know. I'm messing around.
Oh, okay. I was like over here, like what?
She's trolling me, and you know what the funny part is like. I was getting shilled Celestia before launch so hard by so many people.
I think we got some.
If you either got the airdrop or if you bought in at 50 cents or something because you were fast.
I did. Okay. Yeah. But I sold. I sold the minute. I think it was like $3 or something was like the top.
Okay.
And like I sold the second I started to see hesitation in the chart. I was like, all right, and I G'd my whole bag. And I was like, I'm out.
It did rally up to like $15 or something at one point.
Hold on, Jordan. Do you know this voice?
Maybe 15. Yeah. It was high.
Do you know this voice?
It was supposed to be a successful launch.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry. Yo, guys, Jordan is the most funniest motherfucker to mess with because he's so genuine. He's like, wait, what's happening?
Okay, who is that? Is that someone I know or is that
Bitcoin baddies?
Are you on a computer right now, Jordan?
Yeah, I am.
So you can be on this stream and be on Spaces at the same time. Just mute one of them so you don't get the background.
How the fuck? On one device?
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on Spaces on my computer and I'm on the stream here.
Oh, you're on 2 different browsers.
Different browsers, yeah.
Wait.
I got 3 screens right here.
Are you live streaming?
Jordan, you don't have to be on Spaces if you don't want to. If it's too complicated, it's okay.
No, this is
Am I what?
How'd you do this, Will?
So just go on Twitter, join the Spaces, and then you just unmute to talk on both.
Okay.
Yeah, but you need different browsers, not different tabs.
Yeah, different. Like no, just different tabs. That's
Now,
it.
is it the one that Profits is hosting, and the one that you're hosting?
Yeah, I'm just using 2 different tabs.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do like Brave and then.
Yeah, and I'm here. The thing is like I'm streaming this on my thing, right? And I'm also in another tab, same browser, in another tab. I'm using I'm in Spaces, and my stream doesn't end. It just keeps going.
Wait, Will, how did you do this?
Just open Twitter and go and join the space.
Yeah, but how are you live streaming the screen?
So I'm doing that through StreamYards, right?
Okay, because maybe I don't think I'm a host, so I don't think I can do that, right? Or maybe I need to log in.
No, you could. You could. We just got to in one of ours, and you could live stream your Twitter on here. Yeah.
Oh, all good. We'll figure that out another day. But
Yeah, we can definitely.
Guy
make
comes
the
late
room.
to the stream trying to take over.
nah.
He's like, let me
I
get some
didn't-
clout on here.
I saw that you guys are both streaming so I was just trying to figure this out because
We're
not done
blessed because Will pays for the subscription and it's worth it when you have like all the fucking 8 to add on. But we're gonna migrate to another stream platform soon because it looks like there's better ones out there. So we're gonna see what's up.
Yeah, we're gonna check out Restream. Thanks.
Hold on, Jordan. I'm curious. You're not. What are you holding? What's your main bags? What are you buying? What is all of our old smart friends buying? I haven't talked to anybody. I'm gonna start calling people and texting people soon. What are you guys researching these days?
A lot of the old heads that we know are still like they got ETH. They caught the Soul bid. Some of them got some SWE. I don't know if they're as in the trenches as some of us. As for me, like Kudus, again, it's not me buying a bag, but I bought into the ring. I'm banking on that doing something because I think the way I see it is like
I think it's gonna do something for sure. I'm not allowed to share too much, but I absolutely think it's gonna do something.
I think it will once the token eventually comes out because it sounds like it's soon. Then I think there's gonna be some euphoric rally or something like that, and Solana is like super exciting right now, and that whole thing, and
it'll pump, then it'll dump, and it'll die. Like
yeah, I don't know about die, but shit. But
I'll dump into Ski Cat.
Either way, I'll still be working out with the rig on. So
as long as they're operational, why not? Until they stop submitting information to you.
What's this below 1 mil FTV? The app stops working, right? I'm not talking shit. I don't know the Kudus team at all, but I'm sure they're probably really cool.
It's funny. I've gotten to the point. So I'm one of those people that just doesn't care enough. But I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I think I got to get an Apple Watch so I can actually monitor my stuff better. So that's what I'm probably gonna do later on today.
Doesn't the ring thing like give you better heart monitor readings and shit though?
Yeah, I like it for that. For my sleep, a ton of shit.
You wear it all the time, Profits.
How often do you gotta charge it though?
Honestly, I don't charge this shit. Like I charge it like once a week. To be honest, it's really good. It's really good. And I wet it, and I'm in the water with it. All that. Yeah, the Apple Watch dies too fast for me. To be honest. And I'm always.
You said you don't know where yours is.
I'm always taking it off too. Same, bro. My shit.
It was at like 1% battery or whatever, and I like put it somewhere in the house. And my dog doesn't touch nothing that's on table, so I know he didn't do it. The cleaning lady didn't do it. It's just somewhere and it's dead, and it can't find the Find My Phone thing. I do that with the headphones all the time, all that shit. It just iPads, whatever. It does not work when the thing is dead. That's the only problem I have with the Apple Watch.
That is the problem. Yeah, they used to have it set up so like save enough juice to where you could like ping it, but I think they quit doing that.
Bro, it's almost 11 o'clock. Holy shit! I need to eat dinner, bro.
Officially over, baby. Let's go.
This is.
Look at Profits. She's like, it's past my bedtime, guys.
Yeah, this is nuts. Then I'm trying to wake up and start my routine like that one dude, bro. And it's like every morning I'm like, ah. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. We're also gonna stream Wednesday. Wednesday is the stream with Kevin, the former CEO of D Labs. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow we'll have some special guests as well. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern on the stream. I'm gonna still set spaces reminders and slowly wean you motherfuckers to my Twitch, my abstract, everything that my face is on, as well as Will's face. Because it's about that fucking time. It's about that time. But this was a fire space. I'm excited to get some clips. Anybody come up with some fire clips? I got some Solana for you. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, I'm hyped to see the shit
Profits.
that we clip up.
You don't need the clips. Remember the thing we talked about?
But the AI thing, is it doing its? Oh, I guess I'm not
It
gonna.
does.
It's close to 2 hours of content.
It'll cut up the whole thing.
Huh? All right, we'll see. I'll use it then. I did use it today for recording the onboarding process. Which, by the way, if you guys still haven't figured out how to onboard any money to Beezy, it's literally simple as fuck with Relay. I put a video up on my account, so check that out. It's like 3 steps. You put your anime to Relay, you swap to USDF, get on Beezy, boom, there you go. And congrats, Kiro. You just got a free play, brother. I just sent it to you. Appreciate you always supporting and pulling up to the spaces. Yeah, it's been a good space. Want to close out, Will, with anything?
Nah, it's Jordan. You gonna come back?
Jordan's
tomorrow?
never coming back. You motherfucker got his.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
He's busy.
No, I mean tomorrow. You coming back tomorrow?
Nah, we'll be lucky if we get him on Thursday.
I like the mod glasses. I like seeing you on stream. So if you can come back.
Wait, so
tomorrow,
how do I
good.
stream simultaneously with you guys? Do I just need to make an account? How's this work?
No. Yeah. You just make an account, log in, set up your Twitter.
Do I need to buy the StreamYard thing?
No,
they have a free one. It's just me and him share this account. That's why
I can add you on here,
but it'll work the same way that you guys are live streaming on all the.
Yeah. You can do it with the free one and do the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, because I just want to sync up with y'all and just
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Boom.
Yeah,
This is hi guys. This is cool.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for pulling up. Make sure you have noties on. If you're not in the Discord, I don't know what to tell you. If you're not in the Telegram, I don't know what to tell you. But have a good night. See you guys in the timeline. Peace out. Peace out.